What's up guys, it's Carter and I'm back with another video. And today I'm gonna be going over days 1 and 2 of a 4-day work week of week 19 of the Juggernaut AI program. As you see, I'm kind of ending the strength block number 2 here. After this week it's going to be a deload and then go into the third strength block before peaking. So that's where we're at here. So let's go ahead and get into the first upper day here. Start off with a benchmark set of 270, and I was shooting for 5 here after my warm-up sets, and here is 5 right here. And I really felt like I had another one in the tank. This is supposed to be like a RPE 10, and got a 6th one. Could have went for a 7th, but I didn't quite feel it was there. Maybe I could have got it, maybe not, but I'd rather not fail any reps here. So then this is just one back offset, or one of the back offsets that I did at 245 at 5, and just getting in a little extra work. And then we moved on to some weighted pull-ups, and I'm using the chest harness here with the 10-pound weight added. The harness itself with the chain is like 3.5 pounds, so I have added 13.5 pounds to my 220 body weight, and we're just doing 5s here. Still going for that full range of motion here, and really trying to bring my chest all the way up. So those are pretty tough, but I'm happy to be adding some weight. Forearms feeling good, so happy about that. And then we move on to the first combo set, which is going to be some seal rows paired with some leg extensions using the isolator. So I added 10 pounds to the seal row this week, so this is at 155, and I was pretty happy with how these felt and how they went. Feeling really strong, and I got 13 reps on this first set here with maybe 1 in the tank there, and then moved right into some leg extensions here with the isolator. Haven't used the isolator in a couple weeks. I kind of used it a whole lot when I first got it, and then kind of had to rotate some of the movements out. I was using the GHD a lot for the hamstrings, and doing some split squat variations for the quads and stuff. So just broke it back out just to get a little light leg work in on this upper day. I noticed Juggernaut AI likes to work in a lot of these combo sets towards the end of the block. And here, doing 165 here with the Elite FTS American Camber grip bar, and using a close grip here. Felt like a really long range of motion, trying to hit triceps pretty hard, although it hits the chest really well too. But I'm feeling a little bit of inflammation in my left shoulder, so I'm trying to give that a little bit of a break there, especially after the really heavy bench, competition style bench there. So I think next block I'm just going to move into some close grip stuff and maybe some floor pressing, probably using this same bar here just to alleviate some of that pain in my shoulder before peaking. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. Just rotate that comp bench out. And then here we just worked in a little bit of hamstrings here on the glute ham raise. Added 10 pounds here, got 10, so I was pretty happy with that I'm adding weight there. And then we move into our lower day. I skipped some of the accessory work on that day because I just ran out of time. I had to go pick up my daughter, so it is what it is. It seems to be happening a little bit recently. Some of these workouts just get really long. So here we're doing a box squat. Like I said, I moved into a box squat I think last, or maybe the beginning of this block, but they've been going pretty well. Using a pretty wide stance here, using that Elite FTS high density foam box. It's pretty nice to do box squats on. Really trying to sit back, trying to be explosive off the box, and these have been going well. They don't bother my back at all. So that was a what was that? 260, I believe. This one here is like a 225. It's a back offset, so only 2 sets on these. But like I said, feeling pretty good. Using the SSB once again because the shoulder, and also I just kind of like the SSB. I don't plan on doing any competing at the end of this block. So I mean, there's no, or at the end of this program. So there's no real reason I can't use the SSB. It's just what's comfortable, and it is a little harder than actually using the barbell. So I notice when I use the SSB a lot, my squat goes up quite a bit. So sticking with the SSB going forward, moved into some deadlifts, using the deadlift bar here. And I used double overhand for the first 4 reps. And really I was only supposed to do 4 reps, but I don't know what I was thinking doing the 5th one, but I had to change the mixed grip for that one. And got a 5th one. It was probably about a 7.5 RPE. This one here I did 4 reps, used some straps because the grip was slipping on that last one. And this was only like a 6 RPE, and I was doing 335, I believe. So pretty happy with how that went. Deadlifts are feeling good. I've been deadlifting twice a week this block. And if you guys have been following me since I was running conjugate back when I hurt my back, I was only able to deadlift like every other week. So that's a pretty big deal for me to be able to deadlift twice a week. Even though I'm only doing like 2 or maybe 3 sets, it's still nice to be able to deadlift that often. So I moved into some box squats. This is a combo set here. So we did some wide stance belt squats, Then moved into some chin up grip pull downs. And this might be the last time I use the lever gym, guys. My buddy's really ready to come get this thing. He put his deposit down and then put his second payment down, so he's gonna come pick it up this weekend. So I might get one more use out of it for another upper day maybe, but that might be it. It's going to a good home, but I am gonna miss it. But I have some other plans for the gym moving forward, so happy to help him start his home gym. So then we moved into some glute ham raises again, using 10 pounds. This is another combo set, and man, I was getting pretty burnt out at this point. This lower day was kind of taking it out of me. Got started a little late, probably. I think this is about I started this after about 3 hours after I ate, so it's kind of running low on energy a little bit. So I think I did 3 sets of these glute ham raises, and then look, I tried to get that using the new bench here. Tried to get the power block into position and didn't quite go my way. I was a little gassed here using the 80s here. So the power blocks are pretty durable. That was a test right there. I think that was the first time I ever dropped one. So it held up. So I went ahead and went with the 80s on this one. I think I got 9 here. It was just like super gas. These felt really heavy. So I did one more set of these and dropped it down to 70-pound dumbbells and just called it there. I think I'm just a little fatigued from the upper day yesterday and then just how intense this session was. So we moved on to some reverse hypers, and these are still going well. Like I said, I'm like maxing this thing out. I think I got 265 on here. Did 17 reps on this set, and I think the next one too. I think it called for 3 sets, maybe 3 or 4 sets of this, and I only had 2 in me. I just didn't feel like it was necessary to do another one. The volume on this stuff is pretty crazy. So, and this was a combo set. Went into some face pulls. Thought I'd work in some face pulls, kind of maybe help the shoulder a little bit. Try to get some external rotation there. But face pulls felt pretty good. Felt a little heavy. Hadn't done these in a while. Only using like 50 pounds here. But I think I got like 13, 14 reps or something like that. So those went well. And then we went on to some rhino calf raises. And I'm using the utility seat here with the 30-degree rogue wedges. And then I got that short cable bar with these pads that I just slip onto the bar just to do these seated calf raises. And I like this setup. It works pretty well. I'll probably put the seat a little bit lower next time because my hamstring was kind of sitting on the edge of the bench there. kind of taken off some of that tension that I would like to be at the bottom of the movement, but still like this movement quite a bit, and works well for me. And then this was a combo set as well. It's like the whole program outside of the deadlift and squat were all combo sets. So we moved into some pinwheel curls. Forearm had been bothering me a little bit, so it was nice to be able to do these, because this movement I think bothered me last week. But I like this movement. I used to do it a lot back in the day, and my forearms got pretty jacked using it, so I'm kind of trying to work on my forearms a little bit. So thought I would throw it in the mix if the forearms would allow it, and they felt pretty good. So then we ended with some hanging leg raises, and I got them hooked up on these Rogue pull-up bars here, and these felt pretty good. I was able to get that full range of motion. My feet didn't hit the ground, so that was nice. And I got to go all the way up here. I think I got about 10 with about a rep in reserve, and man, my abs were like cramping at the end of this. So pretty tough session. I think it took me like 3 hours to complete it. It was pretty brutal. And then I went and like stuffed my face after this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.